3 days before our wedding, Nicholas Jordan threw himself a bachelor party. That was when his best friend, Clara Gunter, burst in like she was saving him from disaster. "You can't marry her, Nicholas." The room fell silent. Clara snatched the drink from Nicholas's hand, drained it in one swallow, and said, "You told me your fiancé had a mysterious background, so I asked my uncle to look into her. Turns out she's a gold digger who scams men into marriage. She's been married 3 times and slept with who knows how many men. You'd better not be stupid enough to take responsibility for someone else's leftovers, Nicholas." Nicholas's face changed for a second, but he still said, "There are plenty of people with the same name. That can't be my Lillian." Clara hooked herself against him and said coldly, "Has she brainwashed you? There are only 2 Lillian Naughtons around here. One is a notorious scammer. The other is the billionaire heiress of the Naughton family. Do you really think your freeloading fiancé is the second one?" I sat in the corner and let out a quiet laugh. From this moment on, no one from the Gunter family would ever step inside another Naughton Group store. Only then did Clara notice me. She wasn't embarrassed in the slightest. Instead, she smirked. "What's wrong, Lillian? Why so quiet? Did I actually expose you?" She leaned farther into Nicholas, all deliberate provocation, and the entire room turned to stare at me. I said lightly, "If I'd interrupted, I would have missed such an imaginative story." I reached out and pulled Nicholas away from her, but he flinched from my touch like it burned him and stepped right back to Clara's side. He looked furious. "Where did you get that information? Don't think you can frame my fiancé just because we're friends, Clara. Lillian and I are getting married." It sounded like he was defending me, but I had seen the way he recoiled. He believed her. A sharp pain clenched in my chest. Seeing my pale face, Clara grew even smugger. "My uncle works for the police. I already thought something was off about her. What kind of woman just happens to collapse with a fever in the middle of a snowstorm right in front of your car? You rescued her, and she latched onto you ever since. It was obviously a setup. I didn't want to see you get conned, so I had my uncle run her ID. And what do you know? Lillian is a notorious marriage scammer." The room erupted in whispers. Clara held up her phone. "I went through all this trouble for you, and this is how you react?" Nicholas grabbed the phone and stared at the screen. The name on it was Lillian Naughton. Just like Clara said, there were 2 people with that name. One the heiress of the powerful Naughton family, the other an infamous gold digger. The system was updating, so neither profile showed a photo. The atmosphere around Nicholas turned ice cold. He slammed the phone to the floor. "There isn't even a picture. Maybe she really is." His voice cut off. He seized my wrist and demanded, "Tell me the truth. Did you collapse in front of my car on purpose that day, Lillian?" My wrist throbbed, but it was nothing compared to my chest. I had planned to tell him at the wedding that I was the heiress of the Naughton family in Halport, and that I would approve the Jordan family's business proposal with Naughton Group as my wedding gift. Now, after a few rumors and no proof at all, this was what I got. I forced out, "You don't believe me?" The whispers around us only grew uglier. She was obviously caught. The first time they met, she collapsed in front of the Jordan family's limited edition Rolls Royce. He's marrying her without even checking her background? Mr. Jordan bought her so much jewelry, she barely wore any of it. Did she pawn it? Then someone sneered, "Just look at her face. She probably got plastic surgery just to trap rich men." Clara hit Nicholas on the shoulder in frustration. "You're blinded by her looks. How can you still doubt me with all this evidence?" "Fine. Go ahead and let her ruin you. Women like her love fools like you." I had tolerated enough. I said coldly, "Watch what you say. Defamation can send you to jail. And what makes you so sure I can't be the heiress of the Naughton family?" Nicholas took it as a threat. He shoved me hard enough to make me stumble, his eyes dark and hostile. "How dare you threaten Clara in front of me?" Then he turned and said,